The new pistols on the Guardian are a ranged hybrid weapon. They feature loads of synergy for Guardian's kit, such as multi-hits and burning. These weapons deal a ton of damage and can be played in multiple ways, so let's go ahead and talk about them. In PvE, you could finally throw away that torch and be done with Radiant Fire, hopefully, as these weapons absolutely fry. Because I was on a beta character, my setup was very limited, but I was able to work with what I had and was casually dealing 30k DPS. I really liked how the rotation felt. It was smooth because Pistol 3 and Pistol 4 should be used together in order to stack up burning, and because Pistol 4 has 2 charges, the cooldowns fall in line very closely. With an optimized setup, I can easily see these pistols being an insane damage option on conditioned DPS builds, and not to mention the multi-hits are very good for Willbender in upkeeping Alacrity. Hopefully these pistols do enough damage so that you can run the offhand and not have to worry about Radiant Fire on the torch. In the open world is where I had a lot of fun using these weapons. Ever since they were revealed, I had the idea of running them on a Condi Quickness firebrand, and man, I was definitely not disappointed. With Quickness, the pistols just feel so smooth and deal tons of damage. Having that pierce on almost every ability means that you can take down groups of mobs very effectively. Burning is a fast, damaging Condi, so being able to stack it up quickly on multiple enemies feels really good. And not to mention, the visual and sound effects for the Guardian pistols are really nice. I enjoyed myself a lot on Pistol Firebrand, and I cannot wait to make a build video when they actually release. In PvP, I was very happy to see that these weapons had a place in multiple builds. I ran dual pistols on Dragon Hunter, focusing on a more power damage setup. Pistol 4 deals a really good amount of power damage, as well as Pistol 3 with the symbol. Because these abilities pierce, you're able to hit multiple enemies as a DPS. When combined with the traps on Dragon Hunter and the spear, I was having a field day, just stitching out loads of damage. Speaking of the spear, one combo I really liked was pulling my enemy into a few of my traps, laying down Pistol 3, and then unloading with Pistol 4, dealing tons of burst damage. I then tried the pistols with the longbow, opting for a full ranged setup. Needless to say, this also felt really good. Because the longbow has a lot of animation locking on skills 2 and 5, you can use this from range to open up with big damage on enemies. Then swap to pistols for a more mobile weapon while still having the offensive pressure. It felt really good having 2 ranged options and actually being able to play as a ranged DPS on the Guardian. On Willbender, it's no surprise that the pistols also felt really strong. I ran a more hybrid build focused on both power and Condi damage so that I can get the most out of Willbender's traits. The setup felt very mobile with the virtues on Willbender, allowing you to get in and out of fights so that you are able to play from range or melee, seeing as how the pistols have no abilities that require you to stand still or animation lock. All these setups absolutely blasted and felt really fun to play as. For me, that's honestly the most important thing, a fun factor. These weapons are perfect in that sense. They are so much fun to use and have so much synergy with the Guardian class. Out of all the weapons showcased in this beta, these are probably the best and need the least amount of changes. I honestly can't really think of anything that I would change besides maybe a few things, like maybe Pistol 5 shouldn't have a reactivation because having to re-explode it does feel a bit weird and clunky. But besides that, I honestly just really hope the offhand pistol is super strong because I do not want to use the torch anymore. And I feel like I speak for a lot of Guardian players whenever I say that. In conclusion, every single build I played was very fun. It felt like all 3 specs of Guardian each had some type of synergy with the dual pistols. Being able to run them as hybrid, power, or Condi DPS means that they are very flexible, and even more so in the sense that they are both one-handers, so you are able to mix and match. These weapons are a fantastic addition and I cannot wait for them to be released. Let me know down below what you think of the Pistol Guardian, if there's anything you like or would change about them. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.